Hey, YouTube, hope you guys are doing well today. So kind of want to share part of my devotional with you guys really quick. So the devotional I'm reading right now is a 7-day plan on a Bible app called YouVersion. Just one of the Bible apps I'm using. And the 7-day devotional I'm reading is called Christ-like Leaders. And I just finished it this morning. But the one I want to share with you guys is from the other day called Control Freaks. So here's the devotional for today. Control Freaks. There's another issue that happens a lot within us that is our inability to let go of control. We tend to be control freaks. Sometimes we're stubborn and hard-headed. In 1986, there was a horrible tragedy in the Black Sea where two ships collided. Hundreds of people died, and after the investigation was over, what was reported was even more tragic. Evidence showed that it was not faulty technology that caused the accident, not GPS, satellite problems, or anything technical. The two sea captains knew about the other ship, but did not want to budge. One did not want to yield to the other. And as the result, the two ships collided, and hundreds of lives were lost. In order for us to be effective leaders, we must be willing to let go of so much control. We need to be able to combat our own stubbornness, our narrow thinking. Many ships are sinking in our world today, even within the church and within the body of Christ. Because we are unable to change our past, many spiritual lives are being lost because we're unable to embrace everyone with love of Christ. Christ-like leadership is not stubborn, and it's never about controlling everything. It's about letting go and letting God, which can be difficult to do. The last thing I want you to think about is the fact that we're all flawed. We're not perfect. In order to be effective Christians, or be effective Christian leaders in today's world, we have to recognize our own flaws. None of us have the entire skills or qualities necessary to do everything that needs to be done. We're all flawed and limited. True humility is knowing your limitations and knowing that you can't do everything on your own. When we come together with the grace of God and the power of the Holy Spirit, God puts together all the gifts of the Christian community, and things happen. Great things happen because it is no longer depends on just you and me anymore, and we begin to depend on God. Perhaps one of the questions we need to ask ourselves today is, what am I doing to recognize Christ-like leadership in myself? At the same time, recognizing that we have many flaws does need to depend on God, because only God can ultimately do everything that needs to be done. And then the verses for today is Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And Psalms 46:10 says, He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I'll be exalted in the earth. Verse 11, the Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. So that's today's devotional. Just kind of want to share with you, and I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.